Today I'm going to tell you about the Tarahumara people and their running. The Tarahumara live in the Copper Canyon of the state of Chihuahua, Mexico. The stories of the Tarahumara people first became popularized by Christopher McDougall's best-selling book, Born to Run. In the book, he describes how his many running injuries led to him looking for a solution better than the advanced shoes and orthotics that were not working for him. It was in this search to discover the secret to running that he learned of the Tarahumara people. He describes the Tarahumara as, quote, the healthiest and most serene people on earth and the greatest runners of all time. He learns of how the Tarahumara run great distances in thin sandals often made of tire rubber rather than expensive shoes. The success of his book led to a large wave of runners buying minimalist running shoes. Brands like Zero make shoes that have very little cushioning and a wide toolbox that allow for more natural foot movements while walking or running. Speaking of the shoes they wear, part of what makes the Tarahumara runners so notable is the way they dress. As I mentioned, all of them run in sandals. The women run in bright colored dresses, which are very different from the elite running clothes that most distance runners wear. Similarly, the men run in bright colored flowy shirts and loincloths. Rather than negatively impacting their running, the clothes they wear allow for more natural movements of the body, the way God designed it. Another part of what makes the running so impressive is the location in which they are doing it. As I mentioned earlier, the Tarahumara people live in the Copper Canyon of Mexico, a canyon bigger than the Grand Canyon. They run through this mountainous area with no problem, climbing up and down steep hills that often do not even have paths. Now, you may be wondering, why do they do all this running? It is widely believed that the tradition of running can be traced back to persistence hunting. Persistence hunting is the practice of chasing wild prey on foot till the prey eventually collapses from heat stroke or exhaustion. This is where the term born to run comes from. Scientists claim that humans have evolved to become the greatest endurance species on Earth. And though, as Christians, we disagree with the evolution, we can see how God has designed us this way to help support life. The Tarahumara are also known to have a long established tradition of competing in foot races with each other, known as Rara Hipare. These races would range in distance from roughly 15 to 96 miles. Mm-hmm. Finally, I want to talk about the effort to reach the Tarahumara people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. 3 of my cross-country teammates are in Mexico right now on a missions trip to the Tarahumaras. In a support letter from a trip this summer, when my teammate spent 3 months in Chihuahua, she writes, "Please keep all the Tarahumara children in your prayers. The longer I'm here, the clearer and darker the abuse and pain of these kids becomes." Although Christopher McDougall paints the picture of the Tarahumaras as perfectly peaceful people, the reality is that they are affected by sin and need a new heart from God. In the face of this reality, my teammate also wrote of the joy she had meeting and serving the Tarahumaras. In conclusion, the Tarahumara people are incredible athletes and have shown that fancy gear is not necessary for running. I pray that they will know God and know that, as it says in Isaiah 40, those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not get tired. They will walk and not become weary. Thank you.